So this was last night's camp spot. We're in Glen Cassley. We're just about to embark on, we've got 2 more days of riding and then we should be there, ferries and tides permitting. It's quite a good spot. It's breezy and then the wind died a bit and there were some midges, but we had to hold on 20 minutes to get out of the tent, and then the breeze picked up. Matt's just going down to get some water. Kept my tent up for cooking because it was quite windy. So yeah, good spot really. So yeah, over to Loch Shin today, get some lunch, and then we're heading up into the wilderness a bit. So I just finished packing away to camp, and we'll be heading off in a few minutes. Pretty leisurely breakfast today. There's a nice breeze, so no midges, so it's quite relaxing. So we're off on the penultimate day of the trip, hopefully. Kind of remembered last night that Cape Wrath is dependent on, firstly, the ferry running, and it's only a little tiny boat, so it can be affected by the wind and the weather, and also the tides, I guess, because it doesn't go at low tide. So we just got to get some phone signal and check tides and times and ferries, and so that's our mission in a minute if we get some signal. And then we got a decent climb over to Loch Shin, and there's a hotel there apparently, so we're going to try and get a bit of lunch there, and that'll be our last stop before we get to the ferry at Diversion. Lovely little gorge. Some really interesting rocks and the way the water's eroded it away over the years. It's really interesting. So this is the start of the climb for the morning. Go up over here and then we're down into Loch Shin. That chain just came off. I think the loose cassette is starting to show itself a bit more now. Oh well. Been a really nice ride up this glen. I think it's been about 13 miles in total. Did about 5 miles last night and we're on at 9 miles already today. Still looks like there's another couple of miles to go to get up to the pass. It's been good. Ben Moor on the left, huge mountain. So we're getting near the top of the pass. It'll take us down to Loch Shin. So actually I might turn around, just show you Ben Moor again one last time. It's pretty spectacular. It's a beast of a mountain. I didn't realise it was so big. Looks like you could do a ridge walk for miles. Yeah, very impressive. Have to come back and walk that one day. Anyway, let's press on up to the top. So we're on the descent to Loch Shin. Suddenly got really cold actually. Looked at the weather and it's going to be down to 1 tonight, so I think it just is colder.
Quite a hill.
It's quite a view.
It is quite a view.
It is absolutely freezing over this side of the mountain.
I'm not surprised there's still snow on the hills. You're thinking there should be. No, you're actually shivering with your own.
No, freezing.
I'm not going for a swim in that loch.
No.
Maybe I'm going to have hot chocolate if the hotel's open.
I'm thinking of coffee, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Lovely cottage in front of us, absolutely in the middle of nowhere. What an amazing place, location.
So the GoPro's so wide, that'll be 1 pixel.
Yeah. So there's Loch Shin. It's quite a lot of mussel farms in the middle of it. Yeah, we came from the right, that road on the right. God, it was freezing coming down on the descent. There's a little hotel on the left shore, so we're going to try and get there and have a bite to eat, and that'll be it until Cape Wrath, I guess.
Well, I hope to eat before then.
Yeah. Well, there's no way Matt can go more than a few hours without eating, but
I've still got half a kilo of dates to get through. That'd be a special poo shovel job, that one.
well, we're just recovering from the crushing disappointment of the hotels closed. So no lunch, no charging of anything. A bit disappointing. So that's it. Between here and Cape Wrath there's nothing really. So we have to make do with what we got. It's so quiet and remote up here. Feels really remote. Probably as remote as anywhere we've been really. And this is a road. Just on the road for a few k's and then we turn off up at Glen. But yeah, very, very isolated. Very beautiful. So after the disappointment of the hotel being closed, we're going to have to fend for ourselves. Probably going to stop down there where there's some houses.
We're making a tick omelette.
Yeah, Matt's been harvesting ticks for the last
burger.
week. Tick on toast.
I've got some rye bread left.
So just stopped for a spot of lunch. The hotel we went to was closed down actually. So I think it's the Overscaig or something like that. So if you're passing this way, it isn't open at the moment. So I cooked up a dried meal. It's good, it's pretty hungry. So we're just pushing on now. Should be coming around Ben Hope, should be coming up on the right in a bit, a few miles. And then we've got the ford crossing at Cashel Dhu. Just met a guy who said that he looked and the river's quite low at the moment, so that's good news. We're a bit worried about that. So that's the next landmark, and then we'll camp a couple of miles after that probably, and then hit the ferry tomorrow lunchtime. Just check the tides and the times, that's all good. So over the top of that little pass, well, it wasn't really a pass, just went round the hill and descending for a bit again. I think that's Ben Hay on the right hand side. Just met a couple of walkers who had just come off that. From the other side it just looks like a round grass hill, and then you come round and there's this amazing mountain. Oh, there's a cave up there. It's interesting. Amazing how the mountains change from one side to the other, one aspect to the other. Oh, my cassette sounds terrible, so apologies for that noise, but can't do anything about it. Just come around the corner on this descent, and what an amazing view, what an amazing mountain. I've seen so many just fantastic sights this trip that you just wouldn't see unless you were walking or riding. That's awesome. And the way the light's on it as well. So I think we got the wrong mountain actually. We thought that Ben Hope was a bit further on, but it must be this one. Certainly pretty imposing mountain, that's for sure. Look at the slabs on the left, Matt.
Oh wow! It's going right.
There's just too much to look at, isn't there?
Too much to it. It's a fabulous bit of countryside, amongst the best so far. Ben Hope is significantly larger than that other one that was beyond it on the right. That's Toridian on the left, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe a bit of slab riding coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, maybe. Actually, I think you might be right. Today has been one of the most visual days, hasn't it? It's been amazing. So many things to see. Look at these slabs. If I wasn't loaded up, I'd go and have a go. There's the river. So we think we're approaching the ford now soon. Hold on, Matt. About a mile away from the ford crossing now, just down there in the valley bottom. Moment of truth, whether it's passable or not, or safely anyway. This is such an impressive Glen. Glen Hope on the right, just huge. Quite different to a lot of the mountains we've seen so far. I'm thinking the ford must be just around this corner. It's a little bit further on than we thought. Huge boulders that have just fallen off the cliffs up there. I think we saw an eagle just a minute ago. It was big, and that seems like eagle territory up there, so it could well have been. I think Matt had a photo of it somewhere. Let's have a look. So, on the way down to the ford now. So, we're at the ford. Definitely shoes and socks off. Right, going in. Oh, it's not too cold actually. First bit was alright. Now we're going for the second bit, which looks a bit deeper. Yeah, this one's deeper for sure, up to the knees a little bit. And we made it. So we just navigated the Cashel Dhu ford. Well, a double ford actually. You go across one bit onto an island, then across onto another bit. It was alright actually. The first bit was pretty shallow, second bit was knee deep. But I mean, the river wasn't running fast, luckily. I wouldn't want to do it with the river in state. But anyway, that's one obstacle down. Now we just got the ferry to get across tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be okay. Weather looks good. We know he's running. We spoke to a guy who texted him the other day. So I think lunchtime tomorrow we should hit the ferry, all being well. So we're just looking for a camp spot now, just somewhere around here. We've done 42 miles, so that's fine.